Chop them down like karate. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, you too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm Rocky, leave his eyes all glossy, but in the end zone is where you can spot. Touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we'll see Raheem Mostert. He was outstanding last week, racking up a ton of yards and touchdowns. It's the Patriots and the Browns, and it's coming right up on...
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
On first down, Watson. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Matt Judon, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know is that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
So, Charles, you look at this offense. So what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Here's Jones. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Patriots take over.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 42. Now Jones. Under pressure and down he goes. Miles Garrett. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And so much really behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time. That's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jake Bailey running down the play here on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. They'll score on a 36-yard punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to give it to the right people rather than dialing up the right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On second down, Mostert.
And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Throwing Jones.
Throwing the out route. He's got Parker.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
The Patriots in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, on display in their victory.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Mostert.
And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 20 carries, 106 yardage-wise, and the score as well.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their work.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Dietrich Wise Jr. able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Escaping the pressure line. And shedding the tackle, and now Cerrone. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away.
They give to Chubb out of the gun, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
This defense for the Patriots, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D linemen to make the play.
Here's Watson. Man open is Robinson. Touchdown. Allen Robinson. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Marcus Jones going to love to bring this one out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And now out come the Patriots.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been good, but in the yards category there is he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
He's only 4 yards there on the play. That brings up 35 now.
It's time to give more credit there to the defense. They put it down very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 30-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jones. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Stevenson.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Again, Stevenson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Ramondre Stevenson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Folk connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That time, a 9-play drive.
And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night, and then tomorrow, Monday Night Football has the...
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Matt Judon. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13 at 1st down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Watson. Looking sideline, incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Is the distance on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive.
And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They go play action here on 1st down. Complete. It's Henry.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Jones, and they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
A quick throw caught out wide by Bourne. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the dog ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Jones, and right side, Henry's got it. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Hunter Henry's now in his 2nd season with the New England Patriots and had 9 touchdowns in his first campaign and really emerged as rookie quarterback Mac Jones' favorite target, especially when they needed points in the red zone. Stays his favorite here and picks up a 1st down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne from 17 yards out.
And the Patriots have taken the lead.
extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was Kendrick Bourne who was able to cap things off with a touchdown.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and...
Oh, Chubb fumbled it, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Following the fumble recovery, Jones. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the end. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Become the standard in the league. Myles Garrett's 2021 was special. 16 sacks at a team record, and we're 3rd in the NFL, and he made first-team All-Pro to the surprise of no one.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now drive to start with great field position is facing 4th down.
The Folks kick is good.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped...
Now a hit and a loose football. The Browns drive about to get started.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And Nick
trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now Folk for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then so they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Browns now going to take over late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack.
Jones. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Jones, off play action. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
On is Jake Bailey to send this one away.
And now a high kick, but he hit it straight up. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return is Jones. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Patriots to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get him going, baby. Let's go.
Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert.
Moving the run.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. To try again after the sack. Jones. That's caught by Myers. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
After the interception, here's Watson. And there's Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat, and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Watson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the 24, Jones. Tight end Henry. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The end result, 21 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
Stevenson again.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Just got 1 touchdown. Without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1 that was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here we go. 19 right.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal, and the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And again, it's Chubb. There's some space here. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 67 yards. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25. New England's offense set to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. Off play action. Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. It winds up falling incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right way to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting the game.
Well, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over the 46-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. And his throw is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
To throw is Watson.
Sideline throw, it's tipped, but he still got it.
Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So the Patriots coming out now.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to win.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. And you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. The offense on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Here's a toss play right to Mostert.
And he's got room. Touchdown, New England.
Raheem Mostert,
53 yards.
And the Patriots are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And now the Browns coming out on the field.
And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit is going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Back to throw, Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Watson now to throw.
This complete to David Bell. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
From the 27, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku. 27 yards.
And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's come together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from your wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 157 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Calling up gain there. The Browns fourth and third and long.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return.
And they will take over first and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a first and 10.
At their own 17-yard line. Here's Watson.
Quickly into the hands of Robinson.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a row each time you snap the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. A shotgun snap for Watson.
That's complete to Bell over the middle.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. Now a first down throw, Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
They find some open field here. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Raheem Mostert
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Man open is Robinson. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. From the 44, Watson. Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Here's Watson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. This is caught by Robinson. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Touchdown! Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Patriots are going to recover, and that should just about assure victory. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. Oh, nice move. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Jacoby Myers taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Patriots are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Cleveland offense making their way out. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football.
I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Patriots, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.